Hello and welcome to the channel. Labour Party Peter Obi and People's Democratic Party Atiku Abubakar has been accused of using any means necessary tactic in trying to influence the election petition tribunal. Both parties have been asked to allow the law take its course in due time and stop inciting the polity with their constant remarks. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Tribunal. PDP LP employing unorthodox means to prove rigging claims. CSOs. A coalition of civil society organizations under the aegis of Nigerian Youth Network for Good Governance and Sustainable Democracy, NYN-GGSD, has accused the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the Labour Party (LP) of employing underhand tactics to twist the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal (PEPT). In a statement issued Saturday in Abuja, the coalition also accused the Civil Society Situation Room and legal luminary Olisa Agbakoba of inconsistencies in their assessments of the 2023 general election. While the elections produced the president, vice president, 28 state governors, minus the 6 states where elections are off-season, 109 senators and 360 members of the House of Representatives, supporters of the Labour Party (LP) and the People's Democratic Party (PDP) have been inconsolable, employing both conventional and unorthodox means to prove that the 2023 presidential election was rigged. At the same, both parties have filed their respective petitions at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal (PEPT), which is currently sitting. One would have expected that as law-abiding citizens seeking to truly serve the country, the presidential candidates of the LP, PDP and their supporters would refrain from canvassing the issues raised in their petitions outside the tribunal, said Constantine Ikechukwu, Chairman, Board of Trustees, BOT of the coalition. The coalition noted that unfortunately, both the petitioners, their lawyers and supporters have continued to make disparaging remarks about the outcome of the election in public. In fact, their lawyers, who are learned silks, have continued to make unsavory comments to the media about the outcome of the election, which they are challenging. Besides, LP supporters, referred to as obedient, have turned the social media, especially Twitter, to a battleground where they abuse, curse, and denigrate anybody, no matter how highly placed, that disagrees with their position. Supporters of the All Progressives Congress (APC) have sadly joined them in this spectacle of shame. Some foreign observers and local civil society organizations have also been making subjective and unsubstantiated comments about the election, even when none of them observed up to half of the 176,606 polling units where the election took place. Everything is beginning to look like a playbook. The other day, the disunited Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room released a politically motivated report on the election, with the convener, Obi, asking the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, to apologize to the nation, only for 3 members of the same body to openly disagree with her comments, which they insisted were not contained in the report. Interestingly, while the self-contradictory report applauded INEC's preparations for the polls and acknowledged the immense security and extraneous challenges it faced, the group wrongly blamed the Commission for political violence, acrimonious, monetized party primaries, and bitter political party campaigns which are outside the Commission's control. Also recently, Olisa Agbakoba, a senior advocate of Nigeria, in a tweet, congratulated President Bola Tinubu on winning the election, but asked the president to sack the INEC chairman that conducted the election. We consider his position as self-contradictory, dishonest, and patronizing. You cannot congratulate a man for winning an election and then ask him to sack the person that conducted the same election. The Federal Republic of Nigeria is greater than any individual or his ambition. In furtherance of our strong belief in one indivisible and prosperous Nigeria, we strongly condemn the continued disregard for the rule of law by the LP, PDP, and their supporters with their unmitigated and disparaging comments on the outcome of the 2023 presidential election, even when the PEPT is busy hearing their petitions. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. You cannot seek redress in court and at the same time continue to resort to self-help. We regard the blitzkrieg method employed by the LP and PDP lawyers to use the media to convict INEC in the arena of public opinion as a disservice to the rule of law and the legal profession. We also strongly condemn the blatant threats being made by LP, PDP, their lawyers and supporters against the justices of the PEPT here in the petition to either give a judgment favorable to them or be damned. We also view the incessant, virulent attacks on INEC and its chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, as condescending, emotive, subjective, and irrational. While we agree that the 2023 presidential election was not perfect, there is no concrete evidence to show that the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, rigged the election in favor of the APC, as alleged, or broke any electoral law. After a careful study of the 1999 Constitution and the Electoral Act 2022, we are convinced that in declaring Ahmed Bola Tinubu as president-elect at the National Coalition Center, Professor Yakubu only performed a statutory role and did not break any known law. On the contrary, he would have broken the law with serious consequences if he had failed to make that declaration. Thankfully, the law also gives aggrieved parties the opportunity to challenge the outcome of the election in court, which they have rightly done. All aggrieved parties must now sheath their swords, stop the ongoing verbal war on the social media, and allow the tribunal to conclude its assignment in peace. More importantly, Nigerian politicians should learn to imbibe the spirit of sportsmanship in politics instead of crying foul each time an election result did not favor them. There is no gain in do-or-die politics, the coalition added. Meanwhile, the presidential election petition courts delayed the hearing of a petition from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) on its candidate, Atiku Abubakar. The PDP and Atiku are contesting the result of the presidential election at the court. The election saw Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC) emerge as president. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.